Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures with another big bad breakdown of one of the custom figures I've recently been working on. And this guy was a commission for a fantastic customer of mine who lives in the United States of America. Really nice guy. He sent me over a couple of packages and parcels recently for my son's birthday, and I've rewarded him and said thank you by putting some real effort into this bad boy and making him turn out as close to what I see as perfect as absolutely possible. So I'm going to give you guys a bit of a breakdown how I made him, what decisions I made when I was making this guy, with the creative ideas that I had, and also collaboration with my great customer as well, who kindly commissioned me to work on this piece. So firstly, man, this guy is probably better known and more well known for a tag team called Earthquake and Typhoon, the natural disasters. As you can see, here is Earthquake next to him. They're both very similar in height, very slight height difference because these legs I actually took off. I used a hacksaw to cut straight through the waist here, and I've used, oh god, what base is that? Just having to think now. Big Boss Man legs on the bottom there. The hat is completely sculpted from clay. That was an absolute nightmare. Just to give you guys a little bit of a close-up, don't know if you can see that, but that's all made from clay, and it was not easy to make. Trying to get it flush and flat around the head and looking like it wasn't just sitting on top of his head. I've seen some really good customs of this guy, but sometimes the hat can be the make or break, and I just wanted to make sure the hat was as close to perfect as possible for what I like. You know, that's one thing with me and my style, is that I'm not making figures for their movability, for their articulation. I'm making it so I like the look of it and it appeals to me, and luckily my customers seem to like what I'm producing, so I'm getting quite consistent commissions. So I glued this together. I used clay and wire to bind the waist after it had been cut in half, and then filled in any kind of gaps and little breaks. I'll show you his waist here. There's actually quite a thick layer of clay all the way around that waist there, just to make sure it blends perfectly in with the legs that my customer chose to have on his custom Typhoon figure. And a little bit about this guy as well. So I believe his name is Fred Ottman. He was also the Shockmaster in WCW for that terrible run there. He had split up from his fantastic partner Earthquake, who in my opinion is completely unsung hero of WWE and of the glory years of wrestling. And he ended up doing a singles run, quite a high profile singles run for a little bit, before he ended up turning on his opponents and rejoining the Earthquake, Jimmy Hart, and teaming with the Nasty Boys at a very famous show back in the day. But for me, I will always remember him probably in his classic Hasbro outfit rather than this specific outfit. I used to have this figure as a little boy. I don't know if I've actually got the original in storage at the moment. Just have a quick look. No, can't see the original. But oh, here's one that I'm working on for Brodus Clay. That's what the outfit originally looked like. So the time I spent making this, I'd probably say about 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. The paintwork, the cutting apart of the original figure, and then gluing together another figure took quite some time, a little bit laboursome. But for me, the history, the unsung hero that was Typhoon, for me, really, he probably deserved the second figure, if I'm honest with you, especially because he's one of the biggest names for back in the day. Reflections on this guy, I think that the hat for me is probably the make or break, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I have tidied up some of the lines. I've also repainted all of the skin. My customer originally was happy with the same skin color and that sort of shiny figure look here, but then we had a little chat. There was some scuff marks and little things from just the wear and tear over the years, as you can probably see on Earthquake's leg there, and you just can't get them off. They're stains and little pieces of damage from over the years, considering the age of the figure. And I repainted it from head to toe. I've repainted the tongue, repainted the eyes, repainted the hair, repainted the eyebrows, and for me, this one is an absolute win. Quite a challenging sculpt in some ways and a challenging piece of work in some ways, and in others an absolute pleasure to work on. So please guys, if you've got any questions, ask them in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. It was an absolute treat working on Typhoon, and hopefully you guys like this video as well. And if anyone's thinking of making one of these, then please feel free to reach out to me through any of my channels, and I'm more than happy to give some advice. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take it easy, and thank you so much again for watching.